everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I thought today we would do something fun, we would do something different that we haven't done in a very long time, if ever, on my channel, which is a get ready with me. And this is because it is currently, as I'm filming this, it is 25 past 10. And oh my god, my background, by the way, is the prettiest picture of my friend Aoife. I love this picture of her so much. I actually want to show you this. She is just so pretty. Look at this. Isn't she not the prettiest person you've ever seen? I love her so much. She's honestly like one of the best people I've ever met in my life. She is so, first of all, I need to take off my ring because I don't like that touching my face whenever I'm getting ready. She is one of the best people I have ever met in my life. I met her last year? Yeah, last year. And she's honestly just like a joy to be around, and I love her. Anyway, so 10 a.m. I have to go. I'm picking up my glasses from any time from 9 a.m. on. So this is currently the state I'm in. I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse jumper, some Calvin Klein, these are like bedroom wear things. That's it. I have my hair in like a fucking shitty pony because it's getting to that length. I'm so indecisive on whether I want to get it cut because I don't know. I like whenever I have short hair because it's practical, but I don't think I sit short hair anymore because I would always have it in the sides and then at the top, and it just like looking at myself, I remember back in the day, as in like last year whenever I had hair like that, I would never look to the side in photos because it wouldn't look right. So I'm just like, I'm afraid of that. So I think I'm going to keep the long hair, but I do need it like trimmed soon. So with that being said, I have to go pick up my glasses. I am someone who needs glasses. I think most people are, honestly, but I need them really badly, to the degree where I went to the opticians and they were like, oh my god, for an 18-year-old, you have the worst eyes. I can't see myself right now. I can see, like, if I move, I can see my hand and my face. I can see like a Mickey Mouse. I can't see things far away, and I can't see things in front of me. So I actually had glasses. I got them a couple of years ago, and I never wore them. Quite simple. I think I have like one or two pictures maybe where I'm wearing them. The reason was they weren't good. They weren't fitted well for my face at all, and so they were leaving really like dark imprints on my eye area and on my nose. And I just knew it wasn't practical to wear them because they were so sore and they were just leaving these imprints. So taking them on and off, it was either you kept them on or you didn't wear them. So I didn't wear them. So my eyes obviously got worse from not wearing glasses. So whenever I went to get my eyes tested recently, because I have to get an eye surgery like in January or February of like this year, I had to get my eyes tested for that, and they were basically like, oh my god, your eyes are like one of the worst we've ever seen. And I'm like, yep. So they're like, if you don't wear glasses now, you're gonna deteriorate your eyes even more. So they prescribed me like the strongest prescription ever for like long and for short, and they were like, you need to wear these. So I made sure to get like glasses that I think I would wear. I had to pay a lot of money for them, which is like, I get like, it's gonna be something you're always wearing hopefully anyway. So if I don't like these, I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm gonna go back and get other ones because like I realized that, you know, I need to wear them because I'm 18 years old and I have horrible eyes already. And another thing is as well, they were like, how long do you spend in front of like a screen? And I think they say that to like everyone, right? And they were like, would you spend like a maximum of 8 hours? And I'm like, oh my god, that would be my minimum. Like I'm in front of a screen like 24/7, honestly, like going on different social medias, like filming videos, editing videos, like I'm always in front of a screen. And they were like, that's why your eyes are deteriorating. And I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do about that, bestie. So they were like, we're gonna get you these glasses. They have like all these different protections in them. They have like different blue lights, different fucking purple lights, different whatever. And they're like, you need to wear these. So I'm gonna get them later. I'm undecided on whether I'm gonna wear them in my videos, but that's besides the point. Okay, are we ever gonna get in this? Okay, so first thing I do is I take these. I've used these for fucking years. These have been like my holy grail now for honestly probably 4 years. They're from Boots. I actually don't want to like share this in case people buy these. You know, well, I mean, they're Boots only, and a lot of y'all are from America, but I'd like it because I would literally be over if they didn't do these anymore. They're oil absorbing sheets, but these are the only ones that work for me because not only did they take the oil off, they like, it's like not a powder it leaves, but it just does a really good job at taking the like oil off. Whereas other ones put like powder on your skin and they don't take the oil off. And so I'm like, you're fucking useless. But like, for example, if I was to like go around this, as disgusting as this is, you can like see, sorry, really, this is like nasty. Okay, this is, sorry. Do you see that? That's like the oil on your skin. Now, of course, you always want to have like a layer of oil right around your face because that's like normal, and then you're like drying out your skin. But before I wash my face in the morning, I always do this just because I feel like I need to get all of this off. And otherwise, I'm like, I don't like the idea of cleaning my face if I'm just like rubbing around. So anyway, my skincare has definitely changed over the past year. I've gone through many different products. There was a couple weeks where I was using Fenty Skin non-stop. I kind of made myself stop that just because through watching like Hiram's skincare and stuff, he was like, Fenty Skin isn't the best. And while I loved having like Rihanna products and stuff like that, I realized that it maybe wasn't the best for my skin. I wasn't breaking out or anything, but it just like wasn't like the be all end all. So what I use now is I have 2 cleansers. I use one whenever I'm like in the shower, and I use the other like kind of every day. I've been slacking on it recently though, so this is the first time I'm using it in quite some time. But as you can see, I have been using it a lot. So it is this. It is like the, what is it called? Kale and green tea, spinach, vitamins, superfood cleanser, youth to the people. Now when I tell you this shit is good, this shit is good. Like, oh my god, it is so good. So I use that, wash that, then I put on a moisturizer. But before we get ahead, I'm gonna brush my teeth and then do the cleanser. So I'll get back to you then. Oh, this is fun. Look at us on a little date, morning date. Okay, so I just brushed my teeth. Hello, sorry, you probably can't hear me at all. I just brushed my teeth, and so I'm gonna do this cleanser now. I'm actually gonna do it on camera just to show you. So I do 2 pumps. I think you're supposed to do like 1. And then just getting it around here. Okay. You turn my tap off because I hate wasting water. So I'll put it on my forehead. So it is kind of like foamy, as you can see. It definitely feels good. So I actually got this from Hiram, and my door's actually going. Oh my god, my door's going for the post while I'm doing my skincare. Ugh, not this. I hope someone gets it. I think someone else is gonna get it. Yeah, my dad's gonna get it. Thank you, Dad. So this is really good, and I got this from Hiram, and Emma Chamberlain used this, and they said that you should like leave it on for 30 seconds so the product gets into your skin. So I always make sure that I do that now, but I always get super cautious whenever I'm doing like a cleanser that it doesn't get into my eyes, and obviously for obvious reasons, but just because whenever I'm doing cleansers, I've had some really bad ones in the past that have like gotten into my eyes, but like just like stayed in my eyelashes and then caused me to get like really bad stars, and my eyes get stars all the time, and some of them just like don't go away then, and then I have to get them like surgically removed, so it's not good. So let me wash this off. As you can tell, it looks great, and it also smells just really clean. It smells like you've ate a salad, so I would really recommend that actually. I can't remember how expensive it was. Let me look that up actually. I don't think it was definitely like, what's it called again? Kale Superfood. I think it might have been a little bit expensive. Oh no, actually. It's like £20. For a cleanser, that's really good, and especially one that's really, you know, feels like it's cleaning you. I mean, fucking look at me right now. It looks like it's doing the job. So, oh, this is the worst part. It's was so messy. So how are you? How's your morning? This shit is hard to get off. Okay, now that I have that done, I don't actually take a towel. I now take toilet paper, and I'm gonna tell you this, right? This is something that pisses my family off, but I have reasoning. So I just kind of like pat it around my face, and I kind of, you know, will leave things, and I just make sure to get them off. But the reason is, I'm so scared to use like a towel on my face after I clean it, because everyone in my family washes their hands and dries them with that towel, So like the amount of, that's literally just people rubbing their hands over my face, and I don't like that. And that's something, before COVID, after COVID, during COVID, I am a clean freak. I'm a fucking germaphobe. I mean, I think it's gotten better during COVID, surprisingly, because it's been a lot more normalized. But I'm definitely going to be wearing masks after this mess, just because, fuck, I wish it was normalized to wear them all the time, because I don't want fucking bitches breathing on me. So I hope that stays a little bit. So now that I have that off, but does anyone else feel like that? Like, there's 5 people in my family, and there's 5 people dying right now because of Christmas and COVID, right? So they're all washing their hands and using this towel, and like, my family always get on to me. They're like, oh yeah, you're using like toilet roll, and I completely get it, right? But we don't have like face towels, or we don't, and even that's like we're all using the same face towel, and I don't know, for me, I get it, I'm being so picky and so fucking annoying, I can't, it honestly would stress me out, and I wouldn't wash my face. So after that, I actually take a little bit of toilet roll. I know this is the thing, I need to move my hair down here because it's getting stuck with the cleanser. Take a little bit here, I let the hot tap run a second, then I put it under, and then it looks like this, and I just wash my eye. So I'll go like this, pretty self-explanatory, get under my eyelashes and over them. And the reason I do this, again, is because my eyes, just like, if I don't do this, I'll get tensed eyes. And it's something so annoying about me. I hate it, literally one of my least favorite things. So I do this every morning just to like reinforce like cleanliness of my eye. So if my eye breaks out in a sty, which it often does, I'm like, bitch, I cleaned you, you don't have the fucking right to do that. And so I always have problems throughout the year. So just like knowing that I'm cleaning it as well as like a mental thing, that like I feel like, okay, I've done it, I've done all I could, you know what I mean? So it's just as simple as that, like just rubbing through them. I will sometimes use like baby shampoo on them as well, but that's only when I'm feeling like really extra, because that process is a long time, and sometimes that really stings my eyes too. So now that I have my face done, oh Lord, it's a sight for sore eyes, isn't it? I will actually move on to my moisturizer. I wish I brought lip balm in with me. I have like a really weird one here. I got this for Christmas. It's like a fucking small Central Perk. I wish I had my Carmex in here, but this will do. Just because after using the cleanser, holy fuck, do my lips get dry. Like, holy fuck. So, I'll put this on real quick. There's a bit of toilet roll there. So after this step, it's really just putting as much moisture into my face as possible, because one of my least favorite things about that kale cleanser, no matter how good it is, oh the fuck, it's so drying. So I'm actually gonna wash my hands, because that lip balm leaves a lot of like lip balmness on my hands. So now I actually take this. That was so dramatic, that head thing I did. It's just because of this piece of hair. Next I take this, which is Tatcha, the water cream. I don't want to repurchase this, but I do. The reason, I'm literally almost out of this. It's so small. This was £250, or 200. I think it might have been 250. Like £250, which is like $300. Now the only reason I don't do that, I literally do not do that. The only reason I did it was, again, because of Emma Chamberlain. She did a video with Hiram, and it was basically like Hiram going through like what skincare she should do, and they both raved about this Tatcha product, and I was like, okay, shit, let me try this. And then I looked at the price, and I was like, I'm not doing that. And then I realized that I ran out of my moisturizer, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself, and I did. And I was hoping that it would come and I would hate it, because if I hated it, then I'd be able to use it, but then not have to repurchase it or want to repurchase it. But of course, I fucking love it. And it's not even because I'm like, oh, this is so bougie. I don't think this is a bougie experience. It's just honestly such a different moisturizer, and it keeps me moisturized way more than this one. And this was my ride or die. This is a Clean and Clear moisturizer. This is like £6, that other one. And I used that for years upon years, and I love it. I also make sure to get under my eyes, because I have really bad bags, and especially like a day like today, I haven't slept yet, and I'm just like kind of going along with my day. I've had three coffees. I had 2 lattes, and a double shot espresso. So now that I get that in, it just doesn't feel like moisturizer, it feels more like water. And so obviously that's like the water cream. So hopefully I can find like a water cream moisturizer that's like not that price, because I'm not doing that again. Like, there's no fucking way in hell I'm spending that much money on this again. But it's just so good. But just I can't justify that price for like a moisturizer, you know what I mean? Like, it is something you use every day, but I can't justify it. So normally I would go straight into my hair now, but I kind of used a lot of the moisturizer, so if I would, it would start to like mix with my hair mousse, which is this. It's just some fucking random shit. So I need to let this dry a second. So I mean, how are you doing? How are you doing? I got my new tattoos here. This is of my cat Cookie. I'll show these more in another video. The thing was, whenever I got these 3 tattoos, immediately I left and I was like, I need more. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, oh, I can't get my sleeve up, but it's my Mariah one. Actually, I'll show you. So my Mariah one. Okay. So I have 5 now, and whenever I left after these 3, I was like, I need more. I'm quite content actually with the amount I have right now. I definitely want more, and I have a lot more ideas of ones I want, and like if I could go and get them now, I would. However, I'm really happy with the ones I have, and so I'm not like jumping to get more unnecessarily, but if I had the opportunity, I would. It just meaning because like tattoo places are back into lockdown, and it's seeming like our curfew was lifted at midnight. Midnight passed like 9 hours ago or 10 hours ago. But like places are still closed for like the foreseeable future, and like there's word going that schools are gonna close. I hope they close, schools and colleges, because if they're like closing pubs, restaurants, like small businesses, all of this, and then they're keeping schools open, it's basically like just a big fuck you to small businesses, killing all of them. And schools is the biggest contribution, but they would not close them down. So I hope they close schools down, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. They closed down London primary schools today, which I hope is a step in the right fucking direction, that they, you know, take other ones like that as well. I mean, they can't not at this stage. Like, we're in 2021 now, and I know a lot of people had like an unrealistic, like, we enter 2021, you know, the coronavirus is gone and we're fucking saved and all. I think a lot of us also had a very realistic expectation that, you know, we're going into a new year, but that's not how it works. So it would just be annoying if they wouldn't properly do it at this stage. You see, if you want to go into a fucking proper lockdown, do it. Do it the way you did in March. Close the schools as well. You're already fucking over all the small businesses. You're already, you know, just helping the corporations. Close the fucking schools. Oh my god, online school for me does not work. I was about to drop out. Still about to drop out. But you can't enforce it and not fully enforce it, because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, by the way, whenever I do my hair, and my like moisturizer has dried in a bit, I will always go over again with these right up here, right there, and leave it everywhere else, just because this moisturizer does leave you very oily looking, and I don't like that, especially if you're on camera. This one will be fine because this is the Canon G7X. However, if I was to put this in front of my light equipment, oh my god, like, shiny. And especially the other Canon camera I have, which is 4K. You can imagine. 4K cameras are rough, by the way. They are so high definition, and you see whenever you're filming videos 24/7 and not sleeping, you don't want to see that. Like me, I don't want to see that. My face in 4K. So as you can see, look how long my hair is getting. Like, I can pull it all the way down here. Sorry, I'm just rambling because I'm just talking because I feel like I haven't like talked with you since summer. And I don't know why I feel like that. I think it's just because everything has been so fast. Like, after summer, things dun. Summer was fucking crazy, but after summer, it was like, you know, you were getting into September, like, we were doing exams in September, and like, I was doing videos at the same time, and it was like, I was doing my videos, I was pushing out my videos, I wasn't doing live streams, and then it was my birthday, and then we were in a lockdown. I got super fucking depressed, I wasn't uploading anything. October was rough, I was in like the worst state of mind, I was like barely pushing out videos. November was even rougher. I was barely posting out videos that time. Like, people didn't like realize. They were like, oh my god, like, you were posting so many videos, we didn't realize. That's like me being like, if I don't post like 4 videos a day, I'm like, so I was still posting like so many videos. However, December was a dream until like halfway through the month, and then halfway through the month I just crashed, and I got really hit with like winter sadness, and it was honestly the first year I've gotten it. You always hear people being like, you know, like your winter depression and stuff like that. It really, December was not, like, I know we just exit out of it. The like later stage of December, the latter stage, was not good. I was not feeling well at all. Not like sickness, but just like I wasn't feeling up to do anything. I wanted to sleep. You know, I felt like I was getting caught up on sleep, but then I would just sleep, and I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't see the sunlight. I wouldn't like, it was rough. However, the last week of December, it turned around again. And that's whenever I get in a rut like that, I'm always like, you know what, I'm going to come out the other side of this, and I always do. So it was nice getting out of that. So I think like the start of the new year was kind of like a motivation as well. But I hate the pressure on New Year. Like, 2021, okay, like, if you were to tell me we're still in 2020, okay, I really don't give a shit. 2019, okay. Because there's like a pressure for New Year's resolutions change, and it's like, you can't fucking change in one day. You can't, in 31st of December and the 1st, you're not a different person. You're the same person, which is why people get really sad in January, because they can't live up to their expectation. Because the expectation was just like put there for no reason. So that's another rant for like another day. Okay, anyway, this part is really messy of my routine, so I'm gonna come back whenever I have it done. But it's basically just getting my hair super fucking wet. It goes everywhere, and then I put my mousse in. So I'll come back to you whenever I'm putting my mousse in. Okay, bestie, BRB. Okay, I'm back. So now that I have my hair like this, you can kind of see like a true length of it whenever it's like this. Like, if I was to pull that down, it would probably go even further. That's crazy. I don't think my hair has ever been this long. So I take this product, basically, and kind of like less is more. I think like I take like that. That's actually a bit too much. I'm gonna just put... Okay, so my hair was once quite long, and I think it was like mid-lockdown, and I remember I like wimped out and basically got it like cut off. But the thing is now, if I want to keep my hair long, I can't go to a barber, because no shade, because I do love a barber, and I went to a barber all my life. I've actually went to barbers. I don't know why I'm saying that like singular, but they like to cut, you know, like shade in the sides, not shade, darling, shave in the sides, and then, you know, like leave in the top or whatever. Like, they have, you know, their little thing. But like, I would need to go to a hairdresser because they would see my curls. Actually, every barber told me that I should cut my hair in really tight because no one wants to see the curls. It's actually, I remember, well, no shade. One of the barbers I went to, he like was starting to see that my hair was getting long. And he actually told me he was like, yeah, this is not a good look for you. Like, you should really keep it in tight, and to do that, we have to give you like a 2 length or whatever. And it was like really tight into my skin. So for years, that was kind of my mentality, that like, you know, no one wants to see the curls, like I don't want to see the curls. And so that's why it was only like recently over lockdown I actually had the opportunity to, you know, not have to go to a barber and let it grow out. So I think in future I'm just gonna go to a hairdresser. And now my best friend TJ's mom is a hairdresser, and she's a really good one, and I'd feel really comfortable going to her as well because it would be my first time going. I also really want to dye my hair blonde, just because I want something new. Like, here's my thing, right? I want to get piercings, I want to get tattoos, I want to get like a hair color change, I want to get like an outfit change, I want to get a personality change. Like, I literally want to do everything in 2020. I have a piece of toilet roll there. I want to like look back and be like, I did that. And so I've never experimented with my hair past me growing it out right now. That's my extent. And I don't know if I would suit blonde hair, but you know what? I don't want to look back whenever I'm in my 20s, like late 20s, and be like, oh, well, it wouldn't be cool for me to dye my hair blonde anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I think I would do it over summer. And so I think I might do it over this summer. I think I would do more like a darker blonde. But I remember, like, I've gone to hairdressers with my friend Erin. Shout out to you, Erin. I love you. I know she's not watching, but I just love Erin. And she was, like, getting her hair blonde. And it's more younger hairdressers now. They have no problem doing it because of the bleaching and stuff. But it's really interesting. It's always the older generation who says about, like, one set of bleach and all your hair is going to fall out, which isn't true, because there is a new way of, you know, bleaching your hair in a healthier way, and, you know, they have a lot more different products and stuff. And so whenever Erin was last dyeing her hair blonde, she was going from my color to blonde. It took a long time, but it was because they do a completely different method, like younger hair people, because they're taught completely different with like different bleaches and stuff. And her hair was like platinum blonde, and she looked so good. But she just like let her hair go back into the brown stage then, because I understand, like, y'all know that like your hair like grows back like brown like within like 2 weeks. Like, I was like, hold the fuck up. Like, if you're paying like a couple hundred, or like, what was it Erin paid? I think it was £160 she paid to get her hair bleached and blonde. And I was like, oh my god, Erin, that is a lot of fucking money for your hair to go like, you know, thing. And that's why she was like, you do it at certain times of the year. And I was like, ooh, smart. So I do think I am going to do it this summer. And you know what? If I hate it, literally I'll just look back on it and be like, I hated that, I didn't sit that. And I know there's like a thing where it's like, your hair won't go back to its like original color. I don't know if that's a fucking myth or whatever. Honestly, bitch, I don't give a shit. Like, I'll just fucking dye it brown again, and it's easier to go back to brown than it is to do it blonde. I used to have blonde hair naturally, so I think it would definitely be interesting, and I'd be able to do like before and after photos with like a lot of my older photos, because I was blonde. I was actually very blonde, and then as you can tell now I'm very dark haired. So yeah, I think I am gonna do it this summer. I also do just want to try different hair colors. I think I have quite a bubbly personality, and I just kind of want to be fun. Sometimes I don't want to be that deep about it, you know what I mean? Holy fuck, like, oh, it's the same thing with tattoos. Oh my god, I hate whenever, like, especially getting these three. Do you know, like, the amount of people I had to be like, they're like, why are you getting that? And I'm like, it's of an album I like. And I'm like, you're getting a fish? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, that's going to be on your body when you're 80 years old. And I'm like, so what? Like, if I'm looking back whenever I'm 80, if I make it to that stage, if I'm looking back when I'm 80, and I'm like, oh, that's a fish off an album I really liked, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's something that meant a lot to me when I was fucking 18 years old. It doesn't have to be this fucking thought which is why, like, I don't give a shit about, like, meaningful tattoos, like, on other people, like, serve. On me, no. Like, I just want, like, this is meaningful as fuck. This is my cookie. But at the same stage as a cat. Like, it's Cookie, it's a picture of Cookie. Like, it literally makes me cry when I look at it. But, like, it's a cat. It's a cat tattoo. So, I don't know. That's my, like, attitude looking at it. And I always have these, like, conversations whenever I'm, you know, getting ready with people. Like, my extent of getting ready with people is, like, after a night out or before a night out. Never nowadays, but, like, back, like, in 2019, me and my friend Joy used to get ready together. Who else did I get ready with? TJ and Joni, that's it. Like, I don't really get ready with that many people, actually, on second thought. But it's never because I don't like sleeping over in people's houses, and I don't like, because I can't sleep unless I'm in my own bed, or, like, in a really comfortable hotel one. And I just get uncomfortable in other people's houses by, like 4 a.m. whenever I have to sleep. Just because I'm so bad at sleeping as it is. And the only time I can really get sleep is whenever I'm in my own house and I'm like, okay, I can go to sleep. So so that goes like whenever I was in my friend Aoife's house, it was really bad there. I think like whenever I go to TJ's house now, I go there so often that it's like, it's a bit better. But like if I go to someone else's house, like I can't sleep. I remember, how long ago was it? Probably like 4 or 3 years ago. I remember this really vividly. I was at, who was texting me? Asia. I was at my friend Kate's house and we were doing a sleepover, and it was like the first one we did or whatever. And I remember I felt really bad because she wanted to sleep, but I didn't want to sleep. I feel really bad looking back here. But basically, I stayed up the entire night and I was watching videos, whatever. And I was like keeping her up too, and I know she wanted to go to sleep, so apologies. But that was like my thing. It was like sleeping in someone's house for the first time, like I couldn't, so I just stayed up. And that was the first day I ever had Red Bull. That day. I remember it was like, the Shane Dawson series with Jeffree Star had just came out. That's when it was. And I remember, was it? I think Kate wanted to watch it. And so we watched it. And Jeffree was drinking a Red Bull, and I was like, have you ever had a Red Bull? She said no. And I was like, I really want to try one. So it was Jeffree Star that like started me on this, which is unfortunate. And so we went to the shop. It was like 9 p.m. I remember we cried on the way there. Or no, maybe I just cried. I think it was me. Yeah, I think I sat her down and I just cried. I don't know what it was. And then we went to the shop. We got Red Bull. I don't think she drank one. I drank one. I drank 2. And I loved the taste. And I was just like hooked. And I remember I went to my cousin Granya's house the next day. And she was like, do you want any drinks? And I was like, a Red Bull. And then she got a Red Bull. And then she started drinking Red Bulls, I'm pretty sure, after I would get her to get me ones. So yeah, Jeffree, you did that. So that's kind of where Red Bull's, been with me. I'm a lot better with Red Bull now than what I used to be. I used to be such a casual Red Bull drinker. My friend Joy is horrible. Not to throw her under the bus. She's like the worst influence on me with Red Bull. She drinks it all the time. Like, she drinks it like water. I don't drink it like water. I drink it where it's like a mental thing. Like, I'm gonna drink a Red Bull, I'm gonna work. She doesn't. She drinks it all the time, like the big ones. And so whenever I would be with like Joy, 2019 and 2020, we would always have like huge ones. I need a burp. There we go. And we'd like just drink those big ones. And so that's kind of where like it escalated. And then summer of 2019, we were doing GCSEs, which is our exams. And I remember it was such a mental thing for me and Joy that we would drink Red Bulls like non-stop. Non-stop. We would go to the library. We wouldn't work in the library. But it was like, we're gonna go to the library, we're gonna study. We wouldn't. We would go to I think we did like a couple times though. We would go to the library and we would go to like the break room and we would just sit in there with like Red Bulls from the vending machine, or we would buy them in the shop, and then we would walk to Colmore. We would get more Red Bulls. We would meet up with everyone. We would drink more Red Bulls. It was really bad back then. Now I'm a lot better with it. But I remember Joy and me always would say, it could be a lot worse. We could be addicted to drugs. We could be addicted to alcohol. We're addicted to Red Bull. Red Bull's terrible for you. And they're like all, you know, bad for you. But it was like our way of being like, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. So, very fucked. Fucked logic, I get it. I love Joy so much. Joy is a gem. I have great memories with her, and I don't know her that long. I had a great 2019 with her. She is, great. Oh, sorry, not me, like, talking about my friends. I'm sorry that I'm, like, talking a lot. It's just because I haven't, you know, in so long, on here. Okay, so, wow, it takes me so long to get ready. It is currently, I don't know if you can see this here. It is 11:15. I'm pretty sure I started this at, like, 10:30. That's how long it takes me to get ready. And I haven't even chosen my outfit or anything. Y'all see what, like, if I'm over at someone's house as well, like, I require this amount of time. Like, I require it. And if you're expecting me to get ready quick, well, you got something coming. So, that's my requirements. What's really funny is while I'm talking about Red Bull, I literally have one sitting here right by the toilet. Because I like to just sip on a Red Bull. So, I have a day ahead of me. I have a day. I'm gonna go choose my outfit, then I'm gonna go pick up my glasses, and come back to my house, and I have a bunch to get done today. But I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed just standing and talking, and holy fuck, this is probably so long, and I don't know who the fuck watched this long. Like, if you did, thank you so much, or maybe I should be apologizing because I just talked so long, but thank you if you did, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is definitely something I don't do that often. So again, I will see you. Thank you for watching this, like, get ready with me, and yeah. Bye. Bye-bye.